Good morning, Liverpool. Here is some maths work for the week of the 29th of March. First of all, can you count in ones with me, starting from 0? Let's have a go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Can you continue? See how far you can get. Can you get all the way to 100? Next, let's have a go at counting in twos. Can you remember that these are when we go 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What are these numbers? These are even numbers because we can share them equally between somebody. If we were counting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, these are odd numbers because there's not equal on both sides. Let's have a go at counting in twos to 50. Do you think you can do it? Let's give it a go. Right, are you ready? Have your fingers. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Do you know what would come next? Challenge yourself. See if you can count from 50 to 100 in steps of twos. Have a go. How about counting in steps of fives too? What would they be? Multiples of 5 end in a 0 and a 5. Shall we have a go? See if we can get all the way to 100. Let's go. 0, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Amazing counting. Do you think you could do it by yourself? Have a go. What about counting in tens too? Can you count in tens? They're a bit easier, aren't they? Multiples of 10. They end in a 0. Let's have a go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Amazing. Do you think you'd be able to count backwards from 100 in tens? Let's give it a go. So we're at 100. So we're going 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Amazing counting. Now then, find another person in your house to play this game. It's a bit like my turn, your turn. So I'll have to do it with myself. and the screen. So when I point, you say the number. So my turn first. So we'll start off with ones and we'll start at 10. Are you ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You get it? Have a go at that. Do it in ones, do it in twos, do it in fives, do it in tens. You could go forwards or backwards from any number. Let's have a look at these number sequences. I've wrote some out, look, can you see? I've got 22, 23, 24, 25. I wonder what the next number would be. I can see that my tens stay the same, but my ones goes up. So my next number must be 26. How about this one? Oh, now then, let's have a look carefully. It says 10, 12, 14, 16. Have a think. Oh, let's have a look. The 10s stay the same, but I've got 0, I've got 2, I've got 4, I've got 6. I think that's going up in 2. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Well done. Right, let's have a look at this one. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Zeros and fives going up in. Oh, I think that must be the 5 times table. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wow. I wonder if you could have a go at making up some of your own patterns, or get an adult to write some patterns out for you, like them ones shown, and see if you can find the missing number in the sequence. Now then, moving on, if you have access to Twinkle, you might find yourself 100 square. It's got all the numbers in from 1 to 100. Also, it might be useful to find a number word mat. If you go on to Twinkle, you could just type 100 square and they'll come up, and number word mat, and they'll come up. Look, let's have a look at these ones, okay? Let's have a go at reading these together. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, these are number words that are the multiples of 10. See if you can read them at random now when I point. Brilliant. Now then, let's have a go. These are number words too, but these are the number words to 10, look. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's have a go at random. You have a go. 5. Now then, we're going to use them now to be able to write number words in numbers and as a word. So if you can see that my mat says 30. Now then, I've got to think, how can I write that? So I'm going to try it 30. Oh, it's 3 tens, but it's 0. So that is my 2-digit number that I wrote 30. Now at the bottom, I've got to use my map because that says 42. Now if I wrote it like that, look, if I wrote it like that, that number would say 402. So I know it's a 2-digit number, so I don't need that. So I would just write 42 like that, look, 42. Let's have a go at this one, look. So I might write it as a number, as a numeral. You can see that I wrote 60. So I would write it on my mat as the word 60. Can you see that I have now wrote the number word 60? I'm having a go at words. Okay, now then, I've got this number at my bottom of my screen. I've got a 1-digit number where I would write 3, but this one I'd write 24. Let me show you. 20. So I've wrote 20. Can you see that I've wrote 24? If it was just that by itself, it would just be 4. Like at the top, I have wrote 3 because it's only a 1-digit number. Amazing. Now then, do you think that you could challenge yourselves to write 5 numbers as a word and write the numeral? Then write it the other way round. Write the numeral, then write the word. Have a go. The last thing that we're going to have a look at today is making numbers in different ways. Look at mine. I've got the number 16. I know that it's got 1 10 and 6 ones. Look, I can use money. I've got a 10 pence, so 10, and I've got 6 1p's. Look, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've represented it as a 10 and 6 ones. Let me show you how I've wrote that number down, look, in lots of ways. I've done it as 1 10 and 6 ones. I've drawn it, look, as a 10 and 6 ones. Or I've done a 10 and 6 ones like that. And I've wrote it 16 equals 10 add 6. 10 add 6 equals 16, the same. But I also can do 16 in different ways, look. Because I know 6, 5 add 1 makes 6. So I can use a 10, I can use a 5, and I can use a 1. And that again makes 16. Look at my other one that I've done that I'm going to challenge you, look. This is a number for 27. I've done it as a word, 27. And these are part whole models, pictorially, and number sentence, look. I know that 27 is 2 these 10s and 7 1s like I've got here. 7 1s. So I can see that it's 2 10s and 7 1s. But I know that that 2 in my number represents 20. So when I do it as a part-whole model, it's 20 add 7. I also know that I can split my 7 into a 5, and a 2. Because I know 5 add 2 makes 7. So I've got 20, 5 and 2. Look there. 20, 5 and 2. So I've drawn it, look, 2 10s and 7 1s. I've drawn my 2 10s and 7 1s. I've drawn 20, 5 and 7. And I've wrote it, look, 27 equals 20 add 7. 20 add 7 equals 27. But I've also wrote it this way, look. 20 equals 20 add 5 add 2. 20 add 5 add 2 equals 27. Now then, I challenge you now with the coins using 10s and 1s and 5s and 2s. Have a go at making these numbers. 29, 18, 45, 36, 72. Can you do one of these for each of them numbers? Then maybe pick your own number. One final challenge is, can you create a number poster whereby you have as many numbers on your poster as possible with words and numbers? So each number is wrote as a number and a word. Happy learning, enjoy and have fun.